Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Serein, and today's video is my monthly skincare series, where I share with you 3 to 5 noteworthy skincare products that have been tested for at least a month, if not longer. I started this series last month in February, and if you missed that video, you can check it out in the cards right above my head, and I will link it in the description box. Basically, I love skincare, but I also feel like I really need to test it out for at least 4 to 6 weeks before giving a good opinion on it. Currently, my skin is still combination. I'm oily in the T-zone and dry around my jawline and my cheeks right here. I tend to have a lot of textural issues here when I'm wearing makeup. Even though it doesn't look like there's a lot of texture, when I put makeup on it, it definitely becomes textural. And I have enlarged pores. My pores are enlarged. It's kind of a genetic thing, but there are things you can do to minimize the appearance of your pores. You can't necessarily shrink your pores. You just don't want to keep them enlarged so that you don't stretch them out too much. But pore size is typically genetic, and we can do what we can to kind of keep the elasticity of our skin and our pores for its health and to make it look more youthful. I'm also in my mid-30s and I have some sun damage I'm worried about from my early 20s that I was just not so good about SPF in my teens and early 20s. I wore it, I didn't have the knowledge I have now. That's what's going on with my skin. I think that's always important to share with you guys. I don't have very acneic skin or very breakout prone skin. I do break out here and there. I have very sensitive skin though. It does get irritated and sensitized quite easily. So the products I have to share with you today have been tested for quite some time, a couple months at least. I'm going to be mainly focusing on exfoliating products today. The reason for is that I personally have a lot of trouble finding exfoliating products that are effective but still gentle enough for my easily sensitized skin. But exfoliation is a really important part of my skincare routine in order to keep my pores as clear as possible so that it doesn't further enlarge my enlarged pores. Product number 1 is the Derma E Ferulic Acid Resurfacing Pads. If you guys don't know, I am a part of the Derma E squad 2020-2021, the next month or so. I believe it ends in May. The entire last year, I've had an honor working with Derma E, and part of my partnership is to test out all of the products I wish to test out that are suited for me, as well as share them with you guys organically. So this is a part of my partnership with Derma E that has been a year-long experience and such an incredible year-long partnership. I feel like they're my family, and they were a part of my life when my life completely changed. I became a mom and they were there for me that entire time. So they will forever and always be in my heart. And I feel like I've made lifelong friends through the squad. So they're just a great brand run by great people. And I am going to talk about a product. So this is the Ferulic Acid Resurfacing Pads. This is one of their newer products. I really like this because it uses ferulic acid and lactic acid. My skin does really well with lactic acid. So if you have easily sensitized skin, maybe look into lactic acid. And I like that this comes in an easy to use pad. You just grab one of the pads. On cleansed skin at night, you can use this all over your face. I like to wipe up. The thing about this is that it does have a nice little tingly effect on me, but I think it just depends on how sensitive your skin is. Always do it on clean skin. I recommend starting with this at night because you want to make sure you're wearing a lot of SPF when you're using any type of acid or any type of exfoliation really. So I like to skip the exfoliation during the day and keep it for nighttime. This is really easy to use. It's just effective enough, but not so harsh on my skin where it causes redness or irritation or dryness even. I've noticed that my skin texture is smoother. I like that it helps with hyperpigmentation. It helps with uneven skin tone. It helps with exfoliating, and it just helps with like minimizing fine lines. It uses a chemical exfoliation to keep your skin nice and smooth as well. Derma E is vegan, cruelty-free, toxic-free, and they also give back to the environment and the community. I'm also happy that they're offering an affordable product like this. Another affordable product that I enjoy is the Natorium Glycolic Acid Resurfacing Solution 8%. Now, glycolic acid for me is hit or miss. A lot of times glycolic acid products are too harsh for me, and I find that it's overused in products, and so if I am not careful, my skin becomes incredibly red, dry, scaly, and angry because I used too many glycolic products or a too harsh glycolic product. This is just the right amount of glycolic for me. So this I use only at night. I never pair it with other exfoliating products. Occasionally I might use a natorium acid over this, but that's because the natorium acids are really non-drying in my opinion, at least the ones I have tried. The glycolic acid is great again as a chemical exfoliant. I use this on a reusable cotton round. After cleansed skin, all over the face, avoid the eye area, and then go in with my serums, moisturizers, and oils. This is nice to use a couple times a week. Again, I don't layer my acids too often. I like how it has made my skin tone look and feel. I do notice the next morning I have smoother skin. My pores look smaller, that they look clearer, and I notice that everything goes on better. You can find Natorium now at Target, which is amazing, and everyone knows Susan Yara is like your skincare godmother. This is her brand. So I love the stuff I've tried from there. I also do like AHAs as in general. I think AHAs work better with me than BHAs. I've used this for a few months now and I really enjoyed it. And I think it's worth noting, especially if you enjoy glycolic acid products, but maybe find it too strong sometimes. Anytime I get a facial with a new esthetician, I always hesitate when they want to throw a glycolic acid on me because I've had some pretty bad experiences with glycolic acids at spas and treatments. Glycolic is hit or miss for me, so this one is actually one that I'm comfortable using at home and was quite pleasantly surprised. Now, when I go get treatments, like unless I've been with that esthetician for a while and they know my skin and I trust them, I generally don't let them use glycolic on me because I've had some pretty bad experiences where I had burns on my skin because the glycolic acid was too strong or was left on my skin too long. So just be very careful if you're getting a glycolic acid treatment. Know your skin and know what it can handle, and always maybe test patch. Always wear SPF too. This next product I've been using for a few years. This is the PCA Skin Pore Refining Treatment, and it's actually in my skincare kit with PCA Skin. If you guys didn't know, I still have a skincare kit with PCA Skin. I think we're going on 3 years now where we're offering this kit. It's about a 7 to 14 day, depending how heavy-handed you are with using product. It's a great skincare routine in a trial size. So you're going to get a face wash, a toner, this pore refining treatment, you're gonna get a vitamin C and a hyaluronic acid. All you really need is an SPF and a moisturizer to go with that kit, and you have a whole skincare routine. So this is the pore refining treatment that I've been using for years, ever since I discovered PCA Skin. This is a really great exfoliating product that is a physical exfoliant as well as a chemical exfoliant. The physical aspect is great because sometimes you have that loose skin just hanging on, and the physical really goes and gets rid of it and buffs it away, whereas the chemical exfoliants are going to work underneath the skin a little bit more by helping that skin turn over. So you want both, but you want to be very careful with your physical exfoliation because you don't want to cause abrasions. So PCA Skin is a professional line of skincare. They're really amazing. They're based in Arizona. I visited their headquarters. I love a lot of their products. They're very good quality products that have it works. Their products just work. This is one that I've been using for a long time, but I don't think I talk a lot about. So if you're looking for a good chemical and physical exfoliation all in one, this is what I would recommend. And you can always check out my skincare kit and get that, as well as a bunch of other products that I think are great for just having glowy skin for all skin types. This, at most, I would say use it twice a week. You don't need to use this that often. I also like to treat by using this specifically in the areas that I have enlarged and congested pores, like my T-zone, specifically my nose. So love this stuff. Those are all of my skincare products, but I have one thing I want to share with you guys because I feel like it's not being talked about enough. This brand Mixbar, which is available at Target, creates beautiful fragrances that are using better ingredients, because I am very, very sensitive to fragrance, so much so that I really can't wear a lot of perfumes out there, fragrances out there, because I get headaches. They tend to smell off to me a lot after a while. So it's very hard for me to find fragrances that I enjoy and like and can wear. Mixbar, I have had a couple different fragrances from them, but this one, Cloud Musk Hair and Body Mist, you must go try this. I love spraying this. All of their fragrances are just so lovely. This one's like a nice warm hug, and I also like their vanilla. So good, affordable, and fun. And the idea and concept of the brand is that you can mix all of their fragrances to layer and create your own custom kind of scent. I love everything I've tried from them, and the best part is I don't get a headache, I don't feel nauseous, and I don't feel like it's turning off on me. So whatever they're doing, I love. And if you're looking for fragrances on a budget and that you're you tend to be very sensitive to fragrances as well, I highly recommend checking out Mixbar, available at Target. Okay, so those are all of the products I have to share with you today. I know I threw in a random fragrance because I don't really do favorites anymore. So if there's something I really want you guys to know about, I feel like I should just throw it into a video so you guys can know about it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out last month's if you missed it, and let me know if there's anything you'd like me to test out. I think it's important for you to get reviews after I've tested it for quite some time. It's also why I have the blog to do updated first impression reviews. So after I film the first impression, I always update you guys on how those makeup products work after like an additional week at least. Usually it's longer than that. So that's why the blog's there, for updated reviews, but also I think doing this type of a series for skincare is probably beneficial for you, and that you understand what my skin is like before I go into the reviews, because skincare is very particular to each individual. Everybody's skin is different, everybody's skin needs are different, and I think giving you a little summary of what's going on with my skin before going into the review is also helpful, and it lets you know whether or not these products might be right for you or might not be right for you. I will have everything listed in the description box. Make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up to show your support for my channel. Tune in every Friday and Sunday for new videos, 9 a.m. PST. I am back with ASMR facials. I am feeling a little rusty in my ASMR game, but I'm really happy to be back to help you guys de-stress, unwind, and relax. I'm also back with professional facial treatments and professional treatments in general, if you haven't noticed. I also did start a Patreon for ASMR specific, and I explained all of that on my community page. I won't go too much into it here, but if you have questions about that, leave it over on the community page, why I started the Patreon. It's not that I'm not going to produce content here. It's not that you're not going to get the relaxing type of content. It's just so that it's made ad-free and early access available, and hopefully soon I will be able to invite you guys to be in my ASMR videos. Lots going on. Follow me on Instagram if you want to know up-to-date stuff, and I will see you guys back here in my next video. Bye!